Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Rachel O'Leary, and today I'm up in Brooklyn to attend Brooklyn Hardscapes event with Oliver Knott. And while I'm here, I'm staying with one of my best friends in all the world, Ricky Chawla. Now, you may have seen his angel tank featured on Tank Tested's channel, but I wanted to talk to you real quick about this one because this particular aquarium is the absolute reason and inspiration behind my 150 gallon. And you'll see there's some overlap in some of the species inside, like this scarlet goby. My buddy Ricky is absolutely the person who introduced me to all these really, really cool little Hillstream species. And in fact, the reason I started getting them in the very beginning was for him to stock this aquarium. Now, he recently did a rescape, so there's not as much off-wax on the rocks as usual, but the inhabitants in this aquarium are absolutely insane. Look at this Stiphodon. Holy crap, both of those. And these are still fish that I intend to add to my 150. I just haven't been importing, so haven't been able to source them yet. But every time I come here, the first thing I do is run into, this is in his bedroom, and just look at this. I believe it's a 90 gallon. Just everywhere you look, and especially when he feeds, there are amazing bright colored Hillstream species everywhere. This is the female scarlet goby. It's just so insanely awesome. Anyway, I am going to see if he'll feed it when he gets home from work so that I can really show you all the awesome species in here. But you can see there's some of the Barbuca diabolica, a Soelia linealata. There's Stiphodon percnocterigionis, right, or Stiphodon atropurpureus right there. I believe that's an Anier. He's got rudolarians. There's a Micronemocylus cruciatus, that little hovering loach. More Jouy, looking like they're about to have a face-off. And his are so big compared to mine. Just so many really awesome, incredible, neat fish in this aquarium. It is unreal. And this, similar to my 150, is one that you can just sit in front of for hours and keep looking and see something new everywhere you look. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys the inspiration behind my aquarium and just express my appreciation to my friend Ricky all those years ago for really pushing me to give all these guys a try, and I could not be happier that I did. As always, I want to hear from you. Which of these species do you think is the coolest? Give this video a like if you want to see me visit more people's personal fish tanks. And as always, thank you for your continued support. What's interesting is that Ricky and I have been friends for about a decade now, I think. And I have images and video of many of his aquariums over the years. I'll have to see if I can dig some out, and if I can, I'll put them at the end of this video for you guys. But he's also the one that got me really interested in a lot of the terrestrial plants that I'm working with as well. He keeps a lot of violets and orchids. I believe this is his crypt farm. Keeps a lot of succulents. And it's just really inspiring to have a friend like this with so many overlapping interests. Look at this cool bowl. There's a big old lace plant in there. Really incredible. These appear to be guppy or guppy endlers. Speaking of guppies, let's take a look at his show guppies. Now, I'm not generally a guppy fan, but look at those females. They're insane. And check out the males. Wow. I mean, it's easy to see why he's keeping them and why people love them when they look like this. I have never, ever, ever worked with really good quality guppies. But this makes me think maybe I should give it a try at some point. I'd have to do a lot of studying and research, though, because I really don't know very much about guppies. And I'd want to do it justice. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. You may recognize Ricky's Blackwater tank from a video that Tank Tested did on it recently. But I just had to show it to you guys too because these Altums are insane. And now I'm not one that generally works with angelfish. They just tend to eat my profits, meaning I like to work with the smaller schooling fish, and that's never a good idea with adult angels. And don't be fooled, these guys are babies. They're going to get massive, probably close to 15 to 18 inches top to bottom with that finnage. But you can see already they are absolutely fearless, and a lot of that has to do with his use of tannins in this aquarium. He uses the rooibos tea in here, as well as some leaf litter, I believe. And the proof is in the pudding. Look how amazing these fish look. Altums are one of the few angels that I would consider keeping just because of their subtle beauty. You can see in this Blackwater that typical brown color gets a much redder hue, and it's really just stunning. And because this tank is my absolute inspiration and one of my favorite aquariums I've ever seen, I shot a ton of footage that I wanted to share with you guys. I just find the health, vitality, and beauty of these species to be absolutely amazing. And, you know, Ricky, 12 years ago is when he introduced me to some of these fish, and I just cannot express my thanks enough. So let's enjoy watching some of these incredible fish. And as always, thank you guys for your continued support. Please make sure you're subscribed, and if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up.